My name is Edith Coltrane, and I'm here today suing my immature daughter for rent money and gas money. She spends her money every day on marijuana. If she can manipulate her mother, she can manipulate anyone. I love her very much. I just don't like what she's done to me.
Cue the defendant.
My name is Lisa Coltrane, and my mom has always put booze and me in before she put me, so I don't owe her nothing. In fact, she owed me for emotional distress for everything she put me through.
It doesn't get more real than these cases.
Please raise your right hand. Okay, everybody, here we go. Judge is on the move. Cue the bailiff.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Janine Pirro presiding.
Hello.
Hello, Judge. Please be seated.
All right. Edith Coltrane is suing Lisa Coltrane, her daughter, for rent reimbursement and gas money, and the defendant is countersuing her mother for emotional distress. Now, in your statement, you make it sound like you were a good mother who took care of your daughter, went out of her way to help her, and unfortunately, as I read the papers, that's not how your daughter sees it. She says you were a terrible mother who was a neglectful alcoholic. And you say that your mother put men before you and your siblings and never had food in the refrigerator, and that you did her a favor by letting her move in.
Yes,
is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. And now your mom is suing for money, which she says she advanced to the landlord on your behalf. So, Edith, I'm going to start with you.
Me and my daughter, we had a good relationship, and I love her. I love you, Lisa.
You love her?
Yeah, I love you, Mom.
I love you so much.
I do, I love you.
You want to settle this out of court?
I'm here now. Might as well do this. I done came all this way.
You know what? Love only goes so far. All right, Mom, go ahead. You love her. She loves you, but
I
you're
love
still
her,
suing
but you know, when I was in Arkansas, I moved there with my fiance and my son, Christopher. I became a correction officer there for about a year and a half there.
Wait a minute. You're a corrections officer for a year and a half, but she's saying that you were a neglectful mother. You didn't have food in the refrigerator. What was it like when the kids were little?
When they were small, we always have food in the house.
Were you an alcoholic?
No, ma'am.
Did you have a drinking problem?
No, I do not.
Why?
No.
Why would she say that?
I don't know why you would say that. I don't know why she would
Because
do
it's
that.
true. That's the truth.
No, it's not.
I'm not here to lie. I'm here to tell the truth. You know, we grew up in a dysfunctional home. That's the truth.
Okay, and where was their father?
Their father was not in the home. Their father always...
So you were a single mom?
Yes, I was.
Raising how many kids?
5.
Well, that's not easy either. Were you working?
No, we were on welfare.
You're on welfare.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
All right, Edith. You decide you're going to move in with your daughter. Is this the first time you move in with her?
This is the first time I moved in with Lisa. She said, well, Mom, I need help, you need help. So you come in and move with me. And
so you move in?
Yes, I moved in.
What is the agreement?
The agreement was that you pay me $100 a month that's going to help with my rent. I moved in with my son, Christopher. We all moved in together.
No, I'm
No,
Philip.
this is Philip. But the
Who are you? Stand up. Who are you, Philip?
I'm Philip Coltrane.
But who are you?
This is my son.
Your other son?
Yeah.
Oh, you're another son. Okay. All right, what's the deal, Lisa, when they move in, Mom and Christopher move in together?
First of all, the deal was not $100 a month. It was $200 a month. We got to get that straight.
What did you pay total in rent?
I pay $475 a month in rent, plus all the utilities and water.
Okay. Who are you, by the way?
Lisa Coltrane, her daughter.
Whose daughter?
My daughter.
Your daughter?
Yes.
Oh, good. Thank you. Now, so you're paying $475. Your mom moves in with your brother Christopher.
Yes.
And you're saying $200, and your mom is saying $100.
It was $100 a piece for me and my son.
No, it wasn't.
So that's $200.
Did she and Chris move in at the same time?
Yes.
Tell me something.
And she still...
Was you or was you not behind in rent?
First of all-
November of $475. Your Honor, I do.
I was behind in rent.
I paid, and I got a thing here.
First of all...
I have it right here out of my bank account stating that I took $475 out December when I moved in with you.
At some point, you say what? You go to the landlord?
She said, Mom, I need your help. Would you please help me? Me being the mother that I am, I stepped up once again, loving her. And really, Lisa, I don't know where you're going with this.
You being the mother that you is.
I helped her though, didn't I? I gave her $800. That's what the landlord
Because it
said
helped
would
her
take
in return.
to
That's
stop
exactly what
eviction.
happened. It helped her.
That's
She
what-
helped me help herself.
Let me ask you a question. How the two of you live together?
This is
We
what I'm
was
saying.
great
That's why we're
before.
here, because she had to
We
go.
were
She
great
had to
before.
get out. She
But
had
I
to
have
go.
something I have to tell you, Your Honor.
Oh, hit me. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting ready to hit you with this one. We was great before, okay? Everything was going great. Relisa had guys coming over to the house. They was always coming in and out. I'm like, going to the kitchen, smoking weed right in front of my granddaughter over there.
No, she's lying.
Drinking right in front of my granddaughter right there, Your Honor.
I'm telling the truth.
And Your
she's
Honor,
lying.
there's this one guy there. There's this one guy that she had a very special interest in. And he
sure,
has
she's a
served
young,
15
beautiful
years, I
woman.
found out later, 15 years in prison.
So,
you
and
got
he
that
did
around my
and he served his
granddaughter.
time, and
You got
don't
that
need to be
around
bringing
my
that up.
granddaughter.
He's a decent man. He served his debt to society. That don't mean nothing. Why do you
may,
think that the system works?
wait a
Because
minute.
you
All
can
right,
read
may I say-
ladies.
Hold it down, hold it down.
What did he serve 15 years in prison for?
Your Honor, this really don't have nothing to do with the case, and I just don't even want to bring it up because it don't have nothing to do with the case.
Edith, what was the charge he was convicted of?
For rape. 3 women.
Okay.
And I had told her about it, Your Honor, being around my granddaughter.
How old are you, Shalisa? Stand up, darling.
I am 18.
All right. This
He
guy,
do not live in my household, by the way.
did he live at home?
He lived with his mom and dad since he came out of jail, but he comes over and visit at
And does he
times, but he
stay
don't live
overnight?
there. He stayed the night, but he don't live
He's a
there at all.
registered sex offender, Lisa?
Yes.
course
Yeah,
he
but
is.
that don't mean that he
Wait, I'll
did that.
decide what it means. Lisa, listen to me. I want to help you with something, okay? Your mom's a corrections officer, and irrespective of how this works out today, if you're with a guy who's a registered sex offender, 3 women, all right, let's say it's 1 woman. Maybe it's a mistake. I doubt it. 2 women, 3, it's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. If you think he paid his debt to society, that's fine, but you better keep your eyes open. There's nothing illegal about it. Nobody can stop you from having this guy in your house. But what I'm telling you is if he does this and snaps, you're in trouble or Shalisa's in trouble. That's all I'm going to say about it. All right? And you know what? That's enough. Were you being evicted?
I wasn't being evicted.
Were you behind in your rent?
I was behind in my rent.
All right. Did you tell that to your mom?
Yep, she knew when
Okay.
she moved in.
So what do? You go to the landlord?
He asked me when was I going to get my income tax check because she had told him. And I told him it would be maybe around the 12th or the 19th of February.
At some point, do you pay the landlord money?
But yes, I did pay the $800 to him. He told me the meeting.
Did you get any kind of receipt?
No. The
Why
reason
not?
why I didn't get a receipt is because he told me that I couldn't be on the receipt because she was the one that was on the lease.
Anybody I give $800 to gives me a
I
receipt.
know.
They don't get
You're
$800.
You're right. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you.
You're
I
not a judge
agree.
for nothing.
Now,
That's where it came
you're
out.
also suing her for gas. Tell me about that.
Okay, she had to also have transportation back and forth to work. So for 2 months, I took and transported her back and forth to work. Back and forth to
And
work.
how much do you want for driving her to work for 2 months?
For 2 months, $150 a month.
Your Honor, I catch the bus to work. Everybody knows it. I pay $10 for a weekly pass. I can go anywhere all day.
All right.
And I do.
So you think the 150 is out of control?
Heck yeah. And plus,
Okay.
we never even agreed on that. She just pulled this up out the
All
sky.
right, I've heard enough on that. I'm going to ask one more question. Shalisa,
Yes.
stand up. This guy that your mom is seeing, do you feel safe around him?
Yes. It don't really matter. I really don't be home anyway.
You don't feel safe around him.
Can I say something?
No.
Oh.
You hesitated. Anyone who's spent 15 years in prison, Lisa, is a tough guy. And you know why your mother's so out of control over this? She's a corrections officer. She knows.
She's trying to run my life and she can't even run her own.
No, that's not the issue.
Your Honor, I'm just trying to tell you, the man has not done anything to my daughter. He don't even do anything but respect her utmost, and my mother and me. He ain't never did
she
what
ever
she
tell
trying
you
to
she
say that
didn't
he
feel
did
safe?
anyway.
I can tell you what was said.
Tell me what was said.
That he asked you, Relisa, if he could have sex. Well, how would you feel if he had sex with a woman that's 18 or 20 years old?
No, that's
and
not
also,
true. That's
when you
not
told
true.
me that my granddaughter there was talking to him about having sex.
That's
why
not
would
true.
you? Why would you even?
Mom, that's
why
not
would
true.
she even do that?
That's
I
not
don't
true.
Wait a
think
minute.
that she really knew.
Shalisa,
everything that's not
Shalisa,
true.
stop. Did you talk to him about sex?
I had said something out the way. I was like, I plan on having sex one day, but I don't remember the question he asked me, but.
Is it my knowledge, though?
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Why don't you remember what he said?
Because you're the one that
Because
told me.
She's trying to make this, my dude, out to be some big old monster. This is not true.
Sit down. You can love him. I can't stop
He's not
you.
a convicted rapist 3 times. He was a minor, and these women was older.
He was a minor, then how come
He
they're
was
not in
a
jail for
minor.
molesting him if he was the minor?
It was 3 people involved. It was 3 different guys. He was just one of 3. She need to get it right if she gonna come on national TV and try to tell somebody
I'm on
else's
national
business.
TV, and I'm
You need to get it right. She
Your
need
Honor,
to get it right.
Your Honor, if
he
you
was
need
one
to,
of 3.
you
He
can
had 2
look
other
at it
co-defendants.
on the internet.
He wasn't the only person, and because
You can
3
check it
women
on
was
the
involved,
internet
that's
what
the
he
reason why
went for.
every last one of them.
But you see,
what's on the
with
internet?
Lisa, all right, here's the bottom line. You just said it in your rage that there were 3 women. You just said it. Don't you hear yourself?
He didn't
I
do
don't
it,
care
though.
about that. I'm not here to decide that. That was in
Right.
my other life. I used to send them to jail for as long as I could because they deserve to be in jail and they shouldn't be near anyone. And no 18-year-old should be talking to a registered sex offender about sex. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Do not discuss anything like that with him. Your mother's got her own life. Let her do her own thing. But you just be careful. Here's the bottom line. She's suing you for emotional distress because she says that her life's been a mess because of you. Tell me why.
Because the whole time she's standing up here trying to run my life as far as my boyfriend, grinding the axe, trying to throw up his past in my face, his face, tried to get him locked up, you know, and everything else like that.
Relisa, can I ask you a
She's
question?
talking to me.
If anybody
She's
has
talking to
mental
me. I'm answering the
anguish or
judge.
distress, it should be your daughter.
No, it
Because
isn't.
You
Stop
put
it.
this man in her
Stop
life
it.
like that.
Edith, you're going out.
Hold it down, ladies. Hold it down.
All right. Plaintiff is suing for $500 for rent reimbursement.
Her numbers ain't even correct. If
My
she
numbers
gonna
are
go,
correct.
Okay, wait a minute.
So where
wait a
the
minute,
500
wait a
come
minute,
from?
Wait a minute.
Because I stayed there when he was gone.
Out. Both of you out. The case is dismissed. That's it.
Let's get.
I can't hear the case because they can't stop fighting with each other. They deserve that. Totally dismissed.
Relisa, I don't know what her problem is. She acts like a man is more important than her family, her mom.
I do love you,
No,
Mom.
you don't.
But I did tell the truth.
No, you didn't
and I'm
tell the
glad it
truth.
was dismissed because you don't deserve no $800.
You'll
The
never
Lord
be
had
helped from me
his
again.
way.
The Lord didn't have his
Yes,
way.
he did.
And that's why you dressed in red, because that's for devil's colors.
Oh, well.
But either way it go, Relisa, that's all right. I hope he don't rape
He
your
ain't,
daughter.
and he ain't
I
do what
hope
you
he
tried
don't.
to say he did anyway.
Yeah, he did.